Good morning, my vibrations. It's V to the I to the B to the mother of 5E. Boom. And I'm coming back. Here we go. We're resuming reading. We are on part 5 of The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. I am going to set my timer because I have to be at work and I need to set the timer. So let's go. All right, we are at chapter 5, your impact on others when connected to intention. It is one of the most beautiful compensations of this life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. Serve and thou shalt be served. Ralph Waldo Emerson. As you find yourself being more in harmony with the faces of intention, you're going to discover that you'll be impacting others in new ways. The nature of this impact is profoundly important in your quest to utilize the power of intention. You'll begin seeing in others what you are feeling within yourself. This new way of seeing will enable people in your presence to feel comforted and peaceful, and to indirectly be loving accomplices to your connection to intention. As you'll read on the next page, the poet Hafiz states that he wants nothing, even if the person is a drooling mess and a potential victim. All he perceives is their divine worth, which is what you'll see in others as you connect to the power of intention. The jeweler. If a naive and desperate man brings a precious stone to the only jeweler in town wanting to sell it, the jeweler's eyes will begin to play a game, like most eyes in the world when they look at you. The jeweler's face will stay calm. He will not want to reveal the stone's true value, but to hold the man captive to fear and greed, while he calculates the value of the transaction. But one moment with me, my dear, will show you that there is nothing Hafiz wants from you. When you sit before a master like me, even if you're a drooling mess, my eyes sing with excitement. They see your divine worth. That's a poem by Hafiz. You receive what you desire for others. As you review the attributes of universal intention and simultaneously vow to be those attributes, you begin to see the significance of what you desire for all others. If you desire peace for others, you'll receive it. If you want others to feel loved, you'll be the recipient of love. If you see only beauty and worthiness in others, you'll have the same return to you. You'll only give away what you have in your heart and attract what you're giving away. This is a matter of great concern to you. Your impact on others, whether it be strangers, family members, co-workers, or neighbors, is evidence of the strength of your connection to the power of intention. Think of your relationships in the terms of holy or unholy. Holy relationships facilitate the power of intention at a high energy level for everyone involved. Unholy relationships keep the energy at the lower, slower levels for all concerned. You'll know your own potential for greatness when you start seeing the perfection in all relationships. When you recognize others' holiness, you'll treat them as divine expressions of the power of intention, wanting nothing from them. The irony is that they become co-creators, manifesting all your desires. Wanting nothing from them, demanding nothing from them, have no expectations for them, and they'll return their kindness. Demand from them, insist that they please you, judge them as inferior, and see them as servants, and you'll receive the same. It behooves you to be acutely aware of what you truly want for others, and to know whether you're in a holy or unholy relationship with every person you're involved with. The holy relationship. One truth that I've recognized during the years of my own growth is that it's impossible to know my perfection if I'm unable to see and honor that same perfection in others. The ability to see yourself as a temporary expression of intention and to see yourself in all of humanity is a characteristic of the holy relationship. It's the ability to celebrate and honor in all others the place where we're all one. In an unholy relationship, you see yourself as separate from others. It's the feeling that others are primarily useful to satisfy ego's urges, and that people are there to help you get what's missing in your life. In any kind of relationship, This attitude of separation and potential manipulation creates a barrier between you and the power of intention. The signs of unholy relationships are quite clear. People become defensive, fearful, hostile, standoffish, and don't wish to be in your company. As you change your thought patterns to raise your energy vibrations and reduce the demands of your ego, you'll begin developing a reverent or holy relationship with others. Then everyone is perceived as complete. When you can celebrate differences in others as interesting or enjoyable, you're loosening your identity with ego. The holy relationship is a way of matching up with the universal source of creation and being peacefully joyful. Any relationship or even an encounter from the holy perspective is a coming together with a beloved self aspect and discovering a stimulating connection with the power of intention. Recently, in a supermarket, I asked a frenzied clerk behind the seafood counter if he knew where I could find the smoked salmon. I saw myself as connected to him in spite of the frustration showing through his behavior. A man standing next to me heard my request and saw the clerk's hairy demeanor. The stranger smiled at me and went to another area of the store, returning with a pack of Nova Locks, which he handed me. He delivered to me what I was seeking. A coincidence? I think not. When I feel myself connected to others and radiate the energy of holy relationship, people react with kindness and go out of their way to assist me with my intentions. In another example of this, I was transferred from one airline to another because of a mechanical problem that resulted in a cancellation. At my original airline, which is in my hometown, the employees know me and go out of their way to assist me. I've practiced holy relationships with everyone at the counter, at the baggage, check-in, on the plane, and so on. On this particular day, I was sent to the other end of the airport with 7 boxes of books and tapes that had to be checked as baggage. As my assistant Maya and I trudged up to the counter of the other airline, pushing a cart with luggage and 7 heavy boxes, the passenger agent announced that her airline did not permit more than 2 pieces of luggage to be checked in and that I would have to leave 3 of the boxes behind. I could check in 2 for me and 2 for Maya. Those are the rules. Here's where a holy relationship with a stranger has more potential for assisting you and your intentions than an unholy relationship. Rather than countering the agent with an intention that she was a clerk whose job it was to serve my needs, I chose to join her where we both are one. I let her know that I wasn't even mildly upset over this rule, and I imagined how she must feel having to process a large number of people who weren't scheduled on this flight. I felt connected and expressed my own feelings of frustration at having this challenge of what to do with these 3 extra boxes, which my originally scheduled airline had agreed to transport. I invited her to attend a lecture I was giving in town the next month as my guest. Our entire conversation and the entire interaction was guided by my private intent that this remain a holy relationship. The energy of this interaction shifted from weak to strong. We bonded, recognized ourselves in the other, and she checked in all of my boxes with a cheerful smile. I've never forgotten what she said to me as she handed me our boarding passes. When you wheeled up that cart with all those boxes, I was determined that you weren't going to get them on that plane, and after a few moments of being with you, I would have carried them out and put them on the plane myself if I had to. It's a pleasure to know you. Thank you for your business, and I hope you'll consider our airline in the future. These are 2 simple examples of what happens when you consciously shift from ego-dominated, unholy relationships to experiencing your connectedness through the power of intention. I urge you to establish a holy relationship with your source, the world, community, your neighbors, acquaintances, family, the animal kingdom, our planet, and yourself. Just as in my examples of the man in the store delivering me the smoked salmon I was looking for, and the airline agent assisting me in realizing my intent, you'll enjoy the power of intention through holy relationships. It's all about relationship. And I am going to stop right there. You're hitting 10 minutes. I really hope you guys go out and grab this book so you maybe can follow along. And as a reminder, I will be back on Wednesday for the next reading. So let that sink in, and maybe tomorrow I'll have come back and we'll talk about it and see what how you guys took this reading. And be sure and go back to look at the old videos too, because I did that today for part 4, chapter 4, part 4. I went back and listened to that, and that was some good listening for it for this morning's read. So okay, I gotta go to work, and I hope you guys have a great day. Mwah.